Welcome back to RescueBots Academy. Today we're taking a look at episode 36, Dino Hard. At the beginning of this episode, the recruits are excited to be going on a field trip to Wayward Island.
You mean Dino Island?
Right!
Which is apparently something that was established in the original RescueBots show. Man, I really need to go back and watch that. But as an old school fan, I can't help but be reminded of the G1 two-parter Dinobot Island. The episode in which Bumblebee and Powerglide discover a mysterious island inhabited by dinosaurs. Well, like I said, the recruits are excited to be going to see real live dinosaurs. That is, except for Hoist, who's still getting over his fear of dinosaurs. His friends urge him to reconsider as it might help him confront his fear, but to no avail.
Not facing your fears makes sense too. I mean, I'm also afraid of being eaten by scraplets, but you wouldn't tell me to try that, right?
Is this the second time they've mentioned scraplets in this show? So Grimlock and the other recruits arrive on Dino Island, where they see some very colorful dinosaurs. But while admiring the prehistoric wildlife, a Triceratops charges the Autobots, goes through the ground bridge portal, and ends up damaging the ground bridge itself on the other side, trapping Grimlock and the recruits on Dino Island. Back at the base, it looks like Hoist did end up taking his friend's advice and is trying to face his fears using a simulation of Dino Island. Grimlock radios Hoist for help and tells him about the dinosaur in the base. Back on the island, they decide the best solution for getting back home is to build water skis. Now where have I seen that before?
Water skis! Great idea, Wedge!
Says who?
Is Grimlock afraid of water?
Humans actually do this for fun?
Let's just hope Hoist is doing better than Grimlock is.
At the base, Hoist is running from the Triceratops and crawls into a vent. Is this where our Die Hard reference title comes in?
Stay behind. Take care of the Academy. Great idea, Hoist.
Sure, transform me onto the ship. Rescue my old buddy from a bunch of Decepticons. It'll be fun.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
Well, as the others are making their way back home, Hoist sets up a remote control on Chuck to use him to get the Triceratops into the simulation instead of doing it himself. Which works, but not exactly as planned. The recruits figure out that the reason the Triceratops is acting so aggressive is because it has something stuck in its foot. Hoist finally confronts his fears, helps the dinosaur, and they become best friends. Hoist even wants to keep him.
Tell you what, ask Heatwave.
I'm pretty sure that's a no.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't there some kind of rule against the recruits having a pet? And didn't Heatwave already bend that rule by giving them a fish? And it looks like Hoist is finally over his fear of dinosaurs. This was a pretty good episode. I love that this kind of referenced some old G1 episodes while still doing its own thing. I do kind of wish we had more time of the recruits actually on Dino Island, exploring it, interacting with the dinosaurs and whatnot. But I guess we'll either have to go back and watch the original RescueBots episodes for that, or hopefully they'll revisit the island again in a future episode. I also find it funny how they kept reassuring Hoist that the Triceratops is an herbivore, as if that meant it would be less likely to harm him. I mean, even if it was a T-Rex, it still wouldn't eat Hoist because he's made out of metal and not flesh. But that doesn't mean that either type of dinosaur couldn't still hurt him just as easily.
Don't worry, it only eats veggies. Hoist, did I lose you?
This was a fun episode, but now that Hoist is over his fears of Dinobots and dinosaurs, I guess that means we now need an episode where Grimlock gets over his fear of water, and one where he gets over his fear of cats. Well, let me know what you thought of this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that other fun YouTube stuff. And join me next time, where we'll take a look at the next episode, Buddy Cop. Oh, I hope this is another world-centric episode.
Ready to get roped, you prehistoric troublemaker? Yippee-ki-yay!
Yippee-ki-yay! Yippee-ki-yay, mother...